of Kenya. And that is why we are investing in education so that we can equip everybody, give everybody a chance to acquire knowledge, to acquire skills, so that they can help us build this big cake. We are having policy interventions. Why are we discussing about creating jobs? We are creating jobs because we want to give everybody a chance to make a contribution to the prosperity of Kenya. There are so many people who want to make a contribution, but they are limited by opportunity. That's why we are deliberate about creating 1 million jobs using housing, creating 1 million jobs using digital space, creating additional jobs by exporting labor, giving ourselves an opportunity, as many of us as possible. We must get an opportunity to contribute towards baking that bigger cake for Kenya. We are making policy interventions. For example, in the budget, we are saying, why should we import the things that we can produce in Kenya, using our own resources, using our own energy, our own talent, our own expertise, our own skills, so that, again, we can give everybody a chance to make a contribution. That's why we are saying cement, for example, we are going to be producing it in Kenya. Let's expand the cement producing capacity in Kenya, give many people an opportunity to work in those industries, use local resources, whether it is lime, whether it is sand. Let's use local resources. Let us not import furniture that we can produce locally. It is an opportunity to give more Kenyans an opportunity to contribute in baking a bigger cake. Let us not import fish, for goodness sake. We have many young people that can go to Lake Victoria, that can go to the Indian Ocean and collect resources from our blue economy resources. God did not give us an ocean for it to be for cinema. God gave us the ocean so that we can tap into the resources therein to grow ourselves, to grow food. Why are we empowering our farmers? We are empowering our farmers so that they can bake a bigger cake, grow more food. And I'm very happy. Farmers are the most, as I said yesterday, they are the most patriotic human beings I have ever come across. Even when they don't make so much, they still go back to the farm. And they need our support. And I am very proud that we're going to work together. I want to persuade my good brother Mutula and your team. Please assist us to get the fertilizer to the farthest corner. Tafadhali, mutusaidie. What I have said is we can build a collabo. We will bring the fertilizer to Makueni, the few spots that we can. You can establish some stores in different areas. We will give you the human beings, the human capital, and the labor to run those stores so that we can grow food locally. We have a whole program which we are discussing with the counties to make sure that we can harvest water. I know, for example, in this region, water is a very important component. We can unlock the huge potential in the soils we have in this region by delivering water. It is the reason why we are going to complete Thwake by February next year. I have given very firm instructions. We cannot build Thwake forever. It must come to an end. And we are going, I will come to Thwake in February. I have told everybody that I will be there. I have given a date, so they have to work backwards, and deliver it. Because we've been here for a long time. There are other dams that we have discussed. You've seen the ones that we have advertised. We're going to advertise another lot. We're going to work with the counties to do more water pans, micro dams, to make sure that we harvest as much water as we can, so that we can empower our farmers to be able to produce more food for us, bake a bigger cake for us, so that we are not complaining about lack of this and lack of the other. So I want us to mobilize ourselves, focus our energy. Good people, we have a great country. Let us not let ourselves down by doing the wrong things. Let us mobilize every energy, every resource, every talent, every knowledge to drive our country's prosperity. And we can do it working together. So nawauliza tafadhali, tuungane, tuko na mpango mzuri. Hawa ndugu zangu wa counties, niliwaambia hatutaenda barabara ya madeni. We cannot be a country that is borrowing left, right, center, up, down, front, back. No. Because we run the real risk of going downhill. And I am very proud that the people of Kenya have told me with clarity that they are willing to make their contribution in making sure that we have the resources, but they have cautioned me that those resources should not be stolen by anybody. And I will make sure they are not stolen by anybody. Yeah? So, ile panga nilipatiwa pale ni ya kuchunga mali ya Wakenya. Mtu yote atakuja hapo na wizi atakipata. And I have given very firm instructions. There is no two ways about it. The one other thing that we must all agree is that we will compete. We are a very competitive country. We are a country that has a lot of talent, a big pool of ideas and knowledge. We will compete. Our ideas, we will compete with our ideas. We will compete with our knowledge. We will compete with our positions. But we will never compete in violence. Please, that one, I have said, it will never happen again in Kenya. Mambo ya vita na kupiganisha watu, hapana, haiwezi kuendelea tena kwa hii Kenya. Hiyo tu tukubaliane. And whatever it takes, we will mobilize whatever resource to make sure that we secure the lives of Kenyans, their property, their businesses, and make sure that Kenya is firmly on the foundation of a peaceful nation. Because violence undermines our democracy. Violence undermines our development. Violence undermines our prosperity and our standing as a nation in the community of nations. So we cannot allow it. Hiyo ingine tuongee. Ndio ingine tuongee. I have also made sure that we support our members of parliament. I made sure that all the monies for CDF, for our members of parliament, in fact, for the women, I committed to them that I will add them 1 billion shillings for NGAF, which I did. We will support the Senate to do its work. As was said here, the last financial year, in 2022, the government then crossed over with about 30 billion shillings belonging to counties. This